to X-Plane 11 again. This time we're in the ToLiss A319. We're in Abidjan and we're flying to Bamako. From the Cote d'Ivoire to Mali on Air Cote d'Ivoire today on their A319. This particular registration is not with the airline anymore, but it's fine. No one's gonna know that unless I mention it. We got the AP running. We got everybody boarded already, so we'll go ahead and tell the ground handling folks to leave the area, and we'll get the better pushback to come to the airplane.
Ground to cockpit, please show me where you want to go.
We want to face this way.
Ground to cockpit, tow is driving up.
It's going to be a much longer taxi than if you took off on 3, but this is the correct direction. I need to get the METAR. It is 1009 at this time. Everything looks good in the cockpit. The flight time is 1 hour and 19 minutes. Short flight today. Let's see how the doors are doing. Doors are all closed. All the catering vehicles are... Catering and stairs are moving away from the airplane. And we're just going to get underway here in just a minute or two.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Go ahead and turn on the beacon light. Ground handling, we can hide them all. They've done their duty for today.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Parking brake released. Damn it, I always forget this in the ToLiss because it was updated. Not even recently, but it was updated some time ago. So I have to remove the chocks. Now it's weird. It's not even that weird, it's normal, it's just I'm not used to it. Even though it's been months or even a year probably since that was updated. Alright, we'll start with engine number 2. And then 2 is rising, and then 1 will start rising here in just a moment. Start engine number 1. Got the dog barking away. We're still being pushed for quite a while. I'm going to do flight control checks. Full left. Why did they come up? Full right. Full left. Full right. So that was weird. Full up. Full down. Full up. Full down. Alright. Rudder. Full left. Full right. And full left. And full right. Okay, we're good on everything there. Go back onto the engine page. We'll go auto brakes to maximum. Flaps to 1 and spoilers armed. APU can be shut off.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Parking brake.
Disconnecting tow. Standby.
Alright, takeoff configuration normal. Flaps are in the 1 position. We're basically ready for takeoff as soon as we get to the runway. I can set mode Charlie already. I don't remember. I don't think they need it here on taxiways, but it's fine.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal of the left. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Now there he goes. We'll turn on the taxi light. Release the parking brake. Slowly start moving. And he's giving the hand signal. Give it a bit more power. Get it onto the taxi line. It is a bit of taxiing out here. Not too bad actually at all. Alright, 139, 139, 141 are our speeds today. Flex is, I forget, 61 I think, something around like that. 67. Alright, we'll set the strobe light on. Those are all good. Landing lights on, turn off on, takeoff. Flight attendants, seats for takeoff. ToLiss brakes are always interesting. We don't need the absolute full length, it's fine. What the hell? That's very interesting how it's drawn up. But we'll just go from here.
Approaching 2-1.
Shit, we're a little bit past.
2-1.
We'll start that and we'll go ahead and go 40%. Man, Flex 67 at service and routers, that's blue. Alright, good. Airspeed's alive now. It's actually rocketing up today. Or 100 knots, aiming for 139. It's going to be immediate right turn after departure. Full U-turn. Head northbound towards Bamako. And we're at the rotation already. Trim is a little bit off, I think. It's being a bit hard. Okay, positive right gear up. Alright, set climb power. Now let's start our right hand turn now. Flaps to 0. Oh, we're being a bit tight on the turn. It's actually a lot shallower than I thought this turn is. I'll just let the autopilot handle the turn since it's really not bad at all. So we'll turn those guys off. I always forget that. We gotta turn down something here. Let's be realistic. It's not that. It's not the wind ambiance either. It must be the windshield wind. Yeah, we'll do 6 there. I should have checked up on it, but I don't remember what the transition altitude is. I'll take some nice screenshots of this though. 'No, I say nice, they're pretty horrendous, but whatever. Standard 6,700 feet now. Excellent. Eight 8,000 feet. We're basically at 10,000 now. We're going to turn off the landing lights and the seatbelt sign as well. Just 4.5 minutes into the flight. Should be a smooth flight. Nothing at all, yeah. 1 hour and 15 minutes from here, 500 miles to go. Just a short flight over. We fly over the rest of the Cote d'Ivoire and then also a bit of Mali, and then we land in Bamako. Bamako. Damn, Abidjan just ends and then there's just forest. That is very interesting. Very, very interesting. This damn thing still thinks I'm on the ground at Abidjan. Piece of junk. It'll figure itself out at some point. Surely it must. I mean, there we go. Damn, the windshield wind effect is really loud. Set it to 4. No, I'll set it to 5. No, I can still hear it too clearly. 4. 4 it is. Bravo Kilo Yankee Boake VR. Very interesting. There aren't many places in the Ivory Coast that have airports, at least with commercial service. To be honest, I can't think of any outside of Abidjan, because even Yamoussoukro is too close. Too close to have a flight from Abidjan, and there wouldn't be enough demand from anywhere else. I'm fucking searching out this shit. Well, Boake does, at least. Once a week on Air Cote d'Ivoire. There's a few places. Hell yeah, there's a place called Man. Oh, the ending. Go to Bamako. Air Cote d'Ivoire flies to Monrovia. That seems interesting. Conakry makes sense. Even Ethiopian flies to Conakry. Damn, Brussels Airlines. There's a lot of... Abidjan has a lot of demand. One of the highest demand places in West Africa. Along with, I'd say, Lagos and Accra. Emirates flies 777s, Qatar flies 787s. A whole lot of airlines fly here. Turkish has flights to Istanbul, of course. Brussels Airlines and their flights to Brussels, and then Air France flies to Paris twice a day most days. A330 and 777. And even Corsair flies here from Orly. So that's Abidjan. There's no flights from the US though, which is interesting. We're gonna reach top of climb here pretty soon, in about 80 miles it says. Here we go. The Airbuses are much slower at climbing than the Boeings are, for whatever reason. So we'll just wait for the airplane to make its way on up. We're getting just a few frames here. The frame rate is very high, without much happening below us in terms of high resolution objects or cities or airports or anything like that, sceneries. So it all loads quickly, and we get a very high FPS because of that. So yeah, we'll see. We should be moving more full-time to explain 12 here. Soon, but not yet. I still prefer 11 over 12. But it depends. And the A320 I definitely have to fly in 12 because it really is refusing to work for me in 11. The flight factor, that is. We'll see once the ToLiss A320 comes out. It's a Neo. We'll see what how that is, but I'm sure it'll work in 11 and 12. But it'll be the first plane that I buy that's sort of been released after the release of 12. I think, at least. Definitely for the full version of 12. Explain 12. Yeah, we're going all the way up to 38 today. Yeah, I mean, we're not very heavy, so. I assume that's the logic there. Should make sense. I'm tired and I don't even know why. Always just so damn tired. Alright, 33.6 now. We're getting close to our cruising altitude. We'll be there for a little bit of time before we start our descent down toward Bamako. Oh, man. This is a nice flight. Nice and short. Because I can't always do those ridiculous long hauls and longer flights that I do pretty often. Far too often, in fact. Drives me nuts. Absolutely drives me nuts. Damn, 390 miles to go. Just 1 hour exactly. Been going for 20 minutes, a little over. Just about to reach our cruising altitude now. We're at 37.3 for 38. So we're basically there. Which is fantastic. Alright, 380 now. Just reached your cruising altitude. We got 62 knots of pretty much direct headwind, so no wonder it's going to take a little while. Let's do our flight. But it is what it is. It's all alright. Hi, Swan. Friday's going good enough. How are you today? It's, well, to be honest, preferably be flying in the other direction, but it is what it is. You win some, you lose some with the weather. Doing good, how about me? I'm doing alright. Not the best, not the worst. Just flying along, we'll start making preparations for descent here in a few minutes. No rush yet, as we're still quite a ways out. And we did just reach the top of climb, but the flight isn't very long at all, so we're going to be reaching the top of descent soon anyway. It's good to hear you also changed to X-Plane 12. That's nice. It's still not there yet for me to change full time, but it's not far off. I do flying it on occasion. That's not too often, but just enough to where I know what's going on. The MSFS was good back then. Nah, that shit's horrible. The only good thing about MSFS is like the PMDG and the Phoenix. Otherwise, it's just shit. I'm not gonna start getting a whole new sim just for those two planes. It's not worth it. It is not worth it for me. I agree with you on that. Getting your mods installed in senior is a bit of hell, but you can live with that. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely a pain for X-Plane. Mods and sceneries and stuff. I think it's better with 12 than with 11, but it's still kind of a pain. But it's improving. Should get better. Fair enough. Massive respect for staying on X-Plane. Thank you very much. But no, I got no reason to switch to I never had any reason to switch to MSFS, and X-Plane 12 is not much better than 11. Once that A330 is flyable, I'll say once it has the Airbus Mech Do, I'll fly that more often, and when I fly that more often, I'll fly 12 more often, and eventually, when it's up to par with 11 standards, I'll switch over. I mean, obviously it has many things that are better than 11, but 11 still has more things that are better than 12, so. And to be fair, they're mostly little things, so I'm sure it'll be fine if I switch. It's just kind of a habit thing to fly in 11, unless 11 just doesn't work, or whatever I'm trying to do doesn't work in 11. You agree that you only got it because it was on sale on Steam, went for around 23 euros. Damn, okay, that was cheap. And I got it full price. Because when something that rare gets released, like every however many years it is, it's not quite every 10 years, but it's like every 5 to 10 years, let's say. Yeah, I'll give the devs all the money that they deserve for it. Because honestly, I think that the price of the product is under what it's valued. Now that's if the product was complete, fully complete, but that's just my opinion, and I'm probably the minority in that. Because, I mean, there's plenty of add-ons that are much more expensive than the thing itself, so. I just find that a bit interesting. You got you on that. It sucks on 11. You can't use the jetways at all unless you pay $19.99. Or you could just get sceneries that have AutoGate or SAM. And then, of course, there's SAM-Row jetways. But, I mean, stutter. But that's kind of a new technology anyway. That only really was feasible easily after the launch of 11, and I mean it's been implemented into 12, so you can't really complain. The $20 is a bit steep though, I think. What's up? I don't know. How you doing? Alright, let's take a look at this. Oh, 3:20 to go still. 55 minutes apparently. Bit slow due to the enormous headwind that we're dealing with. There's no rush at all to start our descent or anything like that. You can't be asked to do all this, so you use the free ground service add-on, sucks bad. The free one, I forget, simple ground service I think it's called, is pretty good. And then most sceneries, payware and freeware nowadays have either SAM or AutoGate implementation, so it's no big deal. And there's a lot of sceneries. There's few places that don't have one. Usually in less trafficked areas. Trying to figure out what flights I can do. Flew the Max recently. Where haven't I flown recently? Because I flew in Australia and now in Africa. It always defaults to Europe or North America, because those are the easiest. Great. Large amount of airlines, a large variety of planes, all that. Large amount of airports. High frequency service. And I mean Asia's third. I mean that's obviously how it would go. I'll just check up on the weather here. It should still be runway 06 in use. Yeah, 060 at 8 knots, 6,000 meters visibility, 28 degrees, 1012. Let's go ahead and start looking at this. Alright, we'll get the arrival, Pomu 5 Golf, we'll get the approach, or that's the wrong thing, approach ILS Zulu 06, and we'll get the airport chart, airport info. You haven't flown in a while now, like 2 months, something like that, and you have training soon for S1 ready to control Brussels. Okay. What's your rating? Is it VATSIM? I'm not sure. Brussels is interesting. Brussels is a very interesting place. Alright, cabs. What the hell? Okay, 5 Golf comes through there. We'll go through there. What the hell kind of approach? So we go to Gatum and then we go from there. Well, that's what it looks like. What does the approach say? It says that from Gatum you turn right in and then... Okay, actually that's fine. That'll do. And the runway was very long at 3,200 meters. Yeah, VATSIM, okay. Just a place here, nothing special. I mean, yeah, that's true. It's got the EU there though, which is interesting. And it's the Belgians. They're interesting people. Transition Altitude is 3,300 because of course it is. They gotta make everything complicated. Take that back. Oh shit. Plan mode. Zoom in. Yeah, okay. It looks exactly the same. And I want that open, I want that closed. I'll go 160 on there. Distance 285. EFOB is good. Read enough panel. One 9.5. It'll do that automatically. It always does in this plane. It does too much itself. I did pick the ILS, right? I'm not crazy. Yeah. It'll do that all itself, which is very Airbus-like. Well, it's going to be smooth sailing from here. I have style 2. Okay, good. Just making sure. Because these look more like style 1, but it might just be... Style 2 looks better with more clouds, so we'll leave it. But yeah, we plan to exit here on Alpha. And if we miss Alpha, that's fine, we'll take Delta, but we'll strongly try to make Alpha here. We'll try to land on... at the very beginning of the touchdown zone, I think. Auto brakes low will definitely be sufficient. Excellent. And we will begin the descent in a long time from now, actually. 160 miles. That'll give us 115 miles. Well, that's pretty tight, actually. I mean, we're all the way up to 380. But we're pretty light, so we should just descend pretty quickly. No problems at all. Alright, with all that being said, we are, what, 48 minutes away. Yeah, the estimated time of arrival keeps moving back and back. That's thanks to the wind being the worst, because of course it is. I'll do a wing view, or an engine view. Do a wing view as well. Air Cote d'Ivoire. This is the great part about this. I got nothing to do for the next 20 or so minutes, a little over 20 minutes, while we make our way towards the airport. Still a bit far out to start doing anything. Oh, I'm really tired. Anything, yeah, a bit too far out to start doing anything related to preparing the airplane for landing. So we'll just sit here and wait. Which is most of what flying is, as it turns out. Waiting is key. It is very key. You get very patient when you flying flight sims all the time, doing long flights. This is a short one. It was a really short one. But yeah, when you do long flights all the time, you learn to get really patient. Oh. Weather update. Tab flight sim and tab Call of Duty. Well, that's one way to pass the time, that's for sure. One way to pass the time. Yeah, that's true. It will kill you. Kill your PC. Is anyone flying 736s around anymore? I think there might be a guy. There's one over. We're from Benghazi to Algiers. That's interesting. And Janet's flying either. I gotta do that at some point. I'll do that sometime soon. I'll fly Janet into Area 51. Make it interesting. 736s are very small. That's true. They're great planes, though. They're absolute rocket ships. .738 or 737, 700s, they're fine. The 700 is weird. No, the Maxes aren't like Airbus, I don't think. Not worse. What do you mean based on your experience? You're never using it again. Wait, in real life? Or in the sim? Which Max would you have even used in the sim? Other than the Max Team Design one. But that's not for 12, it's only for 11. Real life. Sim, of course. But which one? Because I can't think of any that have released for 12 or MSFS. Any good ones, at least. Because the Max Team Design one is not 12 compatible. It's only 11 compatible. Yeah, well, I don't know about the 700. MSFS, yeah. Because the Max for 11 flies like the 800. The Max 8 does. Except that it's even more pleasurable. You just have to use more power to fly it. But otherwise, it's pretty much like the 800. And I think it's more fun even than the 800. Just have to use a bit more power. MSFS has one. Dude. I wouldn't, to be honest, I wouldn't trust anything in MSFS. Unless it's the PMDG or the Phoenix. Those are probably the only two planes that I'd trust. Damn, the old layout instead of big screens make it more interesting for me. That's true. The cockpit design I like more on the NG, but the flight handling I think is better on the Max. But I don't know if it's entirely accurate, because it seems to burn more fuel than a Max would. It seems to burn about the same as the 800. Maybe a bit less. Or maybe the sim brief profile is wrong. I gotta calculate it myself. But I'm gonna step away for just 1 minute and use the bathroom just before we start our descent. So I'll be right back in just a couple minutes. Okay, I'm back. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Alright, yeah, we're gonna start our descent here in about 100 miles, it looks like. I wish it said it here somewhere. Like, I mean, it says it, but like, more obviously. I mean, I can just go over here. The perf page that was at 106 it was. But, yeah, max is 390. Yeah, we can go all the way on up. But yeah, 100 miles to top of descent. I put cost index as 150. I always do. I know they don't do that in real life, but I don't care. I want to go there fast. It's the most important thing. Then my view got messed up. There you go, we'll use that. It's good enough. And we'll descend on down to... Doesn't really care, does it? No, what about this one? 3,300, okay. And is that what this wants me to descend to? Yes, it does. Alright, 3,300 feet. Go ahead and keep that in mind. The QNH is now 1012, it's 060 at 6,000 still. Still have no SIG, and 27 degrees. Warm day, to be expected, it's in the middle of a desert. $50 minutes into the flight. 38 minutes left? Damn. Oh, that's a while. Yeah, this would have been better to fly in the other direction. Would have been faster. But it is what it is. You win some, you lose some. Alright, we'll let that be for now. Don't have to worry about it. Don't worry about that later. I don't think there's anybody anywhere near me. No, I mean the closest people are in Monrovia. To be fair, he is flying to Bamako. Of course he's from Austin too. Because every single person flying to Bamako has to be from this ass place. Bamako. I'm still waiting for X-Crafts to release their new E-Jets. They should be releasing sometime soon. So there's going to be a few interesting releases here in the next coming months, I'll say. In terms of aircraft, because there will be the X-Crafts, all of them. The ToLiss, the 20 Neo. That'll be very nice. Then we have all of the A320 family aircraft, basically, except the 318 and the 319 Neo. But the 319 Neo is quite useless, and the 318 is pretty dead. Someone's making a freeware one. It's not bad. But, yeah, the 320 Neo, the Embraers, the 777 should be coming out at some point soon. The Flight Factor 787 is being made. What else is there? A freeware A220 is being made. I feel like I'm forgetting something. definitely feel like I'm forgetting something, but those are the major ones. Oh yeah, the CRJ-1000, but that plane's pretty useless. I'm gonna get it anyway, but it is not like a make or break kind of thing. Alright, just reading up on some things. There's also a lot of sceneries being made, which are nice. $0 Payware is making their Heathrow scenery. They're making that, so otherwise I'd have already bought the damn INI, or whoever made it. Who made it? Or Origami Sim 1. Yeah, a few interesting things coming to X-Plane. And they all sound great. I'm very happy to try these out whenever they come out. And I think that they're going to be great products. There's also some guy making a freeware ATR. There's a freeware Fokker in development, I think. There's a few projects going around. Some of them more promising than others. But anyway, we're getting to the point where we actually do need to start doing some shit for the descent. So we'll enter the destination data. Let me just get it again. Alright, 1012 still. Temperature is still 27. Wind is still at 060 at 6. 060 at 6. The MDA is, I believe, it's 1387. 1387. And missed approach is gonna be 3300 feet. Because of course, everything is 3,300 feet here. That's the magic number of the area. Welcome back. While you were gone, I was just rambling. But I entered the destination data in, and we're going to start our descent here very shortly in about 40 miles, or... how many minutes is that? 7, maybe? 6. Close enough. I was rambling about projects in X-Plane, payware and freeware airplanes for the most part. That are in development, that are releasing soon, but are relatively soon, or possibly soon. I don't know anymore. Yeah. A350, there's pretty, I mean the A350 is decent. The problem with the A350 is that it's quite difficult to get information on the airplane because Airbus is not releasing very much because it's such a new plane that they don't want to give out their secrets. Fell in love with it, of course. Yeah, of course there's the Flight Factory A350. It's definitely flyable, workable, relatively reliable. Not the highest quality though, but it's of a decent quality and worth the price, especially if it's on sale. And it's only a 900. I wish they also made a 1000, but you can't have everything. Someone made a visual mod, but I don't care about that. Oh yeah, the A380 is the damn another. Someone's making an A380, but I don't think it's any good. Someone's making it for MSFS. It's any build, if I recall. And I thought someone was making an A380 for X-Plane, but I don't remember who. the current one is shit. The Peter Hager, but that's not usable. Oh, any build stopped it? Okay. To be honest, I never liked the A380. It's a technological marvel, but it's also a hunk of junk at the same time. Like, I don't know what else to say. it's it's technologically impressive, but it's also a piece of shit. It's also hideous. So it looks so good. You just want the big jets that go for long flight. I mean, yeah, A350. There's the jar design if you want that. I don't know if it works in 12. Haven't tried it. It works in 11 perfectly fine. Remind me, or tell me, did you get 11 as well? Because my understanding was that if you bought 12, you also got 11. I'm not sure though. I'm not sure how that worked. Yeah, okay, you also have 11. Yeah, so you can fly the jar design. And also there's the Boeing, so the 767 is the main one, the good one. You use it sometimes too. Hell yeah. I feel like flying today, no school for a weekend. It's Friday. Like, come on, I can fly. That'd be so fun. That would be fine. I mean, like, I don't know what you should do, but you can fly. Worthwhile investment of time. Hope you can. Just do it. Figure out the consequences later. Okay, 11 miles top of descent. We're almost there. Alright, 3300 feet. We'll turn on the seatbelt sign pretty soon. Where to where? I don't know. That's up to you to decide. That is definitely your decision. I don't even know how long you want to do. Let's see what's on Vatim. It's mostly... well, actually, there's not very much going on. The Turkish are online. Don't really care about length. Damn. But the Czechs are online. A lot of Canada's online, and Fort Worth Center is on for whatever reason. As well as Regional Approach. American 9875 from DFW to Fort Worth Alliance. What a waste. That's crazy. Imagine flying in Czech. Can't be me. Dude, I mean, there's worse places to fly. Alright, I'll go ahead and start the descent now. We're basically on target. I'll turn the terrain on once we get a little bit lower. I don't think there should be any issues. Yeah, I don't need it. It's fine. Let's see. I think we got everything here. We'll turn the seatbelt sign on here in a few minutes. 109 miles. It's tight. It's actually surprisingly tight. Worst long haul was actually with me a long time ago in 787. It lagged so bad you legit had to land at 1 FPS. Of course. 1 FPS. Where was that again? I vaguely remember this, but I don't remember where it was. I vaguely remember you landing 787. Was it? Were you flying the 787? I thought you flew the A320. Or am I thinking of a different one? Yeah, I flew the A350. Cause I remembered. Yeah, okay, yeah, the A320. Yeah, the rack. Did it come out? I think it came out. Probably came out. Yeah, okay, yeah, I remember that. That wasn't really a long haul, though. Well, for me it was. Did you read... I remember you crashed. But I thought you read it in an A320... I don't remember. It's fine. Yeah. You were talking all that shit about how X-Plane was worse and how MSFS was better. During that landing. And then... Yeah, for me it was a long haul. You joined from Keflavik, I think. But it was a massive failure because you joined way too late. Yeah, your mind changed. Your mind changes pretty often. Let's put it that way. Yeah, we're descending. We're descending, actually. We might want to idle the thrust there a little bit from the airplane. You can agree on that. I'll turn on the seatbelt sign. 94 miles. We're at 1 hour and 6 minutes. Auto brake on low. We'll configure for landing here later. Obviously, we're still very far out. Huomenta.
Huomenta.
Mulla on ollut niin vilkasta, että mä en oo kerennyt tehdä mitään viime aikoina. Ennen nyt tänään. Soccer, football, definitely football, that's what it's called. Because you use your feet.
Joo, ja mä katsoin, että sulla on striimi menossa, että sä menisit. Sä oot jossain aikaisemmassa puhelussa, mutta
niin,
se oli joku semmonen...
No,
mä olin äkkiä sit pois, mä en viittinyt häiritä.
Niin, kun mä otin sitä City Skylines ja se mun kaveri yritti ensimmäistä kertaa opetella sitä.
Joo.
Niin semmonen. Joo, mä meinasin sanoa sulle, että mä tein tän lennon, mutta sitten mä totesin, että en oo varma, että teenkö mä vai minkä helvetin takia se laskeutuu noin nopeasti.
kyllä lennät aika mielenkiintoisiin paikkoihin.
Niin mä teen aina. Randomia lentoja.
Niin.
Fly Guy says, ladies and gentlemen, due to the excess of moldy old food served throughout the cabin, the labs are now out of service. Welcome aboard. Is it because they're African? That's racist. What do you think? Is he racist? FPS on tosi hyvä tällä koneella.
Joo, niin näin.
No skull emoji. You just got canceled on a flight sim channel. This is your own fault. You didn't even say hi. You just come in with that. No shit, you're gonna get canceled. Jostain syystä sä halusit, mä aloitan sen descendin vasta 100 mailia siltä lentokentältä, niin eihän sitä tuu mitään, kun mä aivan hiivatin korkealla.
Joo.
No eiköhän se siitä. Greetings to you, Mr. Fly Guy. S1. I still don't know what I should call you, by the way. S1 or Mr. Belgian Twat or Mr. What was your name before? I don't remember. I told you that I'm more European than most Americans, and by most I mean every single one of them. Nice weather refresh with fog now. Is active sky being very active as usual? It is. It is being very active.
Sä olet saman profiili kiinni.
No joo, kyllä mä hittaasti on saamassa sitä. Call me whatever. Okay. Also, please educate me on what language you've been speaking the past few moments. I'm genuinely... Fly Guy, we've been over this 8 times. Kerro sinä. Damn it. But yeah, we've been speaking Finnish, which I've told you that I speak about 8 million times in the past. Yeah. Damn it. Why is it being difficult? Let's just go to vertical profile mode.
Yeah.
Click spot's being weird. I know you can speak it, but you have also tried to tell me you speak 10 languages. I have never said that. That's the flight surgeon who says that. Not fluently, at least. Katos tätä sumua tässä. Käsittämätön homma.
Joo, no mutta ei oo kyllä lähelläkään niinku limittejä.
Ei ookaan, mutta se tuli ihan yhtäkkiä vaan. Se on sitä paskasta... Mitä... Polluuttio tai jotain tolleen siltä. Speaking...
Mites se Krish? Tai se, mikä onkaan se jatkanut?
Se on samalla lailla kuin aina ennenkin. Se on halunnut lentää mun kanssa, mutta mä en oo kerennyt vaan.
Aika mielenkiintoinen kaveri.
Niin se vähän on. Ihan hyvä jätkä, mutta vähän äänekäs sanottaa. Se puhuu miltä aika paljon.
Sä olit oikeassa kyllä.
Joo.
Se lähetti mulle kuvia Snapchatissa ja helvetistä.
Niihin se tekee. Se näyttää meneekö tyhmältä, mutta... Ei se mitään. What happened to Lardo? Lardo left. We'll just leave it at Lardo left. Okay, we're slowing down to 230 now at 11,000 feet. We'll get the landing lights on. Mä muistin sen kronon kerraksi. Why did he leave? Because he's an idiot, McIdiot. It's complicated. I'll explain it to you one day when we're not descending at cruise. Next time you're near a cruise flight, I can explain it. It'll take too long. Good times. Oliko sulla sitä oikeaa koulua tällä viikolla, vai oliko sä etänä?
Joo, kyllä mä olin koulussa tällä viikolla, mutta
Joo.
me peruttiin tunteja tänään ja mä en mennyt tänään.
Joo. Mulla oli ihmeellinen viikko taas, kun 3 päivää normaalia koulua ja sitten eilinen oli semmonen perseellinen päivä, niin mä lähdin puolessa välissä ja tänään päästiin pois 1,5 tuntia aikaisin.
Joo, mulla oli itsellä vielä joku viikko tai 2 koulu ja sen jälkeen mulla alkaa loma.
Niin. Joo.
Siis yleensä niin täällä Espoossa olisi ensi viikko lomaa, mutta kun mä oon niin eri lukiossa, niin mulla on siellä niin eri aikaan tavallaan.
Ai jaa. Mä ajattelinkin, että sekin pitäisi olla jo ensi viikolla.
Joo, se onkin vähän vammasta silleen, että mun frendeillä on, mutta...
Sulla ei.
Mä en ehkä halua käyttää termiä friend, se kuulostaa niin joltain niinku jengit.
Ystävä vaan. Tai kaveri.
Niin.
Meillä ei oo koulua sit maanantaina, niin pitää katsoa mitä tekee.
Joo.
Se on lomapäivä täällä päin. Okay, 10,000 feet now. We're at 220. It's slowed down past 230. That's okay. 38 miles. We have to do this weird approach that I was looking at earlier. Probably could have gone direct earlier, but that's okay. It's gonna be a right turn here in a few miles. And then we should intercept the localizer from there.
Oot sä Vatsimis?
On jo.
Okei.
Oot sä lentänyt viime aikoina?
Mä ajattelin lentää huomenna varmaan sinne Malagaan.
Sillä A3, mikä A30?
Joo.
Joo.
Se on kato optimi sillä tavalla, että sä aloitat sen lennon joskus aamulla, kun se on se 4,5 tuntia.
Joo.
Ja sit käy aina puolen tunnin välin kattoo field checkia ja system check.
Joo.
Et ei niinku, silleen se on paras. Et niinku,
Joo.
ja sit jos se crashaa, niin ei vituta niinku silleen, että se menee hukkaan, että sä oot istunut siinä 4 tuntia, vaan et käyt aina välillä tekee jotain muuta.
Joo. Mukavaa homma. On täällä kyllä melko paska sää.
Niin, helvetin contamination. Koko Eurooppa tulee näyttää tolta vitsi 20 vuoden päästä.
No joo.
Koska ne tulee tänne. Onneksi kukaan ymmärtänyt tätä vitsiä.
Ainoastaan me 2. Se hiasti vähän turhan paljon. Mä panen vähän lisää nopeutta siihen. Why is the click spot acting weird? I don't understand. I'll give it a little bit more speed then, because it's going a bit slow. I'll decrease it before we get to the next waypoint. Shouldn't be too much to ask.
Niin joo, 3.19, se on kieltämättä ihan kiva peli.
Niin jo.
Kun siinä on kuitenkin niinku sama työntövoima, mut niinku lyhyempi.
Joo.
Eli se on tavallaan niinku more responsive. Ja
Joo, niin.
niinku tehokkaampi.
Joo. Loistava kone.
Sitten 321 on taas se, että siinä on samat moottorit, mutta sitten niistä moottoreista otettu enemmän irti. Annettu enemmän niinku
Joo.
tehoa. Eli viritetty tavallaan niitä.
Se tuntuu aika hyvältä, yllättävän hyvältä kannelta se 321. Paljon paremmalta kuin 739, kun vertaa niihin muihin. Mut se 737, se 600 on täydellinen raketti, se on käsittämätön kone.
Harmi kun niitäkään enää ole, kun WestJet näköytti aika paljon.
Ai niillekään on niitä ennen.
Ei.
Ei niitä ole kuin niillä afrikkalaisilla. ToLiss Air Alger. Ja sit se yksi kaveri, joka lentää sinne Area 51, niin
Ai niin. Mikä se oli joku semmonen tosi outo lentoyhtiö, niin on niinku joku punainen stripe siinä rungon sivussa.
Janet.
Joo just niin, Janet Airlines. Onks sun toi approach face aktivoitunut automaattisesti? Tai aktivoituuko?
Ei se aktivoituu.
Joo.
Se oli se, kerronko mä sulle siitä, jossakin koneessa se kaatoi sen simuun, kun sitä paino. Mutta mä en muistanut missä koneessa, niin aina kun mä lennän Arbusilla, mä annan sen tehdä se itse.
Ymmärrän.
Joo, se muistaakseni se jar design, todennäköisesti. Mutta ei se todennäköisesti ole ToLiss, kyllä ne olisi korjannut sen, mutta sehän tekee se ihan automaattisesti, niin ei se haittaa mitään. Okay, 18 miles, 230 speed. I'll slow it down to what it wanted earlier. Well, now nyt se aktivoitu, niin se on vähän liikaa aikas se. I'll slow down to 215. I'll do flaps to 1. And I'll get the landing speed here. It's 129 and then 124. Some words are saying come out really wrong to your ears. I bet they do. That's always the case when you're listening to someone else speaking another language. Alright, runway turn off light on. Okay, I have the runway actually already. It really wants me to shoot the approach really low for whatever reason. I'll cut the turn a little bit. I'll try to cut the turn a little bit.
Kato mitä tää eräs henkilö laittoi ystävällisesti tänne kommenttiosioon.
Kuka?
Näet sä ton kaikista uusimman
Niin.
tuolla
Joo.
osiossa? Niin.
Joo.
Mä puhun niin asiallisesti, että teknisesti ottaen se mitä sä sanoo tossa niin on mahdotonta, koska mä en niinku kuitenkaan sillä tavalla sitä ilmaissa. Mut miten se niinku sanoo, että joo, se kuulostaa vähän niinku tosi väärältä.
Joo.
Vai vitsi?
No, se on se suomen kieli vaan semmoista.
Niin ei se tai mitään.
Ei se mitään. Jos se alkois puhumaan... Which part of Belgium are you from? I don't remember. Are you Dutch or French? Se on sieltä Belgiasta, kun ne puhuu kahta eri kieltä siellä. Vielä vaikea.
Niin,
No on se sama Suomessakin. Mut paljon vähemmän ruottalaisia. In Brussels, of course you're in Brussels. So if you started speaking Dutch, it would just be weird to everybody else because Dutch is weird. Okay, 175 on the speed now. We'll do flaps to 2. What's our distance?
2,500.
Sufficient. I'll lower the landing gear. Näikö sä muuten sen raportin, jota ne tekivät sitä yhdestä ATR-onnettomuudesta?
Oi siitä uusimmasta.
Joo.
No en, mut anna mä arvaan.
Joo.
Se oli pilot error ja
Joo.
aerodynamic wing stall.
Ei, se on paljon paljon huonompi kuin mitä sinä voit arvata.
No mitä siinä kävi? Pilot suicide.
Ei, kun accidental feathering of the propellers by the pilot monitoring.
Altimeter setting.
Okei, mä en nyt tarkoittanut sitä. Siis, kuuliks mä oikein?
Joo.
Siis, mitä vittua? Siis ne laittoi ne propellit vahingossa semmoseen niinkun pysähtymismoodiin, joka niinkun aerodynaaminen sitä ilmavirtaa vasten, joka menee sitä ohi.
Joo.
Täh?
Justis.
Mitä helvettiä?
No kato, kun se oli tarkoitus niitä laippoja asentaa maksimiin, mutta se
No.
veti väärää vipua. Ja sitten ne lensi minuutin sillä lailla eikä hoksannut.
Oh my god.
Okay, autopilot and auto thrust are off now. I'm flying myself. Sending a bit much. Trim a little
Sulla ei näy vielä landing no blue. Onko sulla kaikki
Ootapa.
itemit?
on ne. Pitää vaan clearata.
ToLiss on
Clear the
blue.
message from the ecam.
Landing no blue. Okei.
Kato, se on sen perämietä se pilot monitoring hänen työt. Painaa
Niin,
sitä.
mä oon katossa. Okei.
Vähän oikealla.
Onko sulla missed approach myös? Toi on se 3300.
On jo.
Joo, hyvä.
2900 and then continue climbing to 3300 as you make the right turn. Sanoo.
Nice.
Nyt mä oon vähän korkealla, mutta ei se mitään. Se on yllättävän hias se nopeus, laskeutumisnopeus. Niin.
Joo.
500. 100 above. 400. Minimum
Continue.
300. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. 5.
Okay, we're down. Reverse is green. And decel. There's Charlie. We'll try to make the next exit. Alright, reverses can be stowed. Tää ToLiss on aina ollut vähän herkkä laskeutumisen jälkeen.
Se oli ihan firmi lasku.
Joo, ei se mitään. Jotenkin käyttäytyi jännästi siinä loppuvaiheessa.
Et sä lentät takas.
En mä vii. Okay, 1 hour 26 minutes. We'll vacate here on the Alpha. Which I think I said earlier was where we were trying. Yeah, this is where we wanted to vacate. So all worked out well in the end. It wasn't even that bad of a flow. It was it was pretty much in the it was still in the touchdown zone. I think it was one marker late. I gotta somehow fix the sensitivity on this plane. It's very sensitive. Alright, turn that off. Okay, landing lights and the turn off strobe light off. APU. Disarm the auto brake. Flaps clean. Spoilers disarmed. Start the APU. We'll take. I should have looked at this earlier, but we'll just go straight in. Taxi light off. Kai mä oon unohtanut mitään siinä. Entään. Marshaller wants me to go to the right. Straight on.
Mitä maahenkilökunta niinku addyneet käytettä explains?
Eli tää Marshaller-ukko on Sam, ja sitten se portti on myös Samiin, ja sitten on Ground Handling Deluxe. joka on ne kaikki autot.
Niin joo.
Ei
MSFS on tulossa Freeware 380.
Onko?
Study level tai high fidelity aircraft, niinku nykyään termillä.
Onko?
On. Siis se on lähes valmis ja ne on tehnyt sitä joku 2 vuotta.
Minkä...
Se on niinku sama, jotka on tehnyt sen Fly-by-Wire.
Ai jaa.
No, se on se sama Fly-by-Wire Simulations.
Minkä helvetin takia se portti ei sitten kuitenkaan tullut? Kun se on itse asiassa se autokeitti, eikä? You got any add-ons for the Joes? I do, and it's being weird because it's not cooperating with me. It worked before when I was testing it. I don't know why it isn't working now. Se on kato kun aina kun sitä striimaa, niin kaikki menee pieleen sitä. Kun ollaan täällä Afrikassa kanssa, niin sanotaan vaan, että se portti ei toimi.
Niin voi olla, että ei se muutenkaan mikään toimi.
So the gate decided not to work today. I don't know why. We'll do it so that we're just gonna board or deboard from the rear of the plane using one set of stairs. We'll just say that the gate didn't work because it didn't come to the plane for some reason. It worked when I was testing it earlier, so it's weird. We shut off everything. Seatbelt sign off. Beacon lights off. APU's running. Chocks are set. Very good. I'll get rid of Sim Toolkit Pro. It was logged. Very good. I'll get rid of the map. We don't need that anymore.
Haluatko vetää oikein kunnon Airbus-proseduurilla loppua?
No en mä vihikkä.
No, vedät toi emergency exit light offille ja sitten crew supply offille.
No joo, emergency light off. Ootapa. No kyllä mä crew supply off joo.
No niin.
Door 1 left closed, door 2 left open, forward cargo open, aft cargo open, door 2 and door 1 right open. So every door open except door 1 left, the only door that would normally be open. Because
se on
of course.
siinä.
Niin.
Mikä lentoyhtiö?
Air Cote d'Ivoire.
Okei.
Se on se lähtömaan kansallislentoyhtiö.
Mistä ne on saanut Airbusseja?
Niillähän on neojakin nykyään.
Ei ole. Öljyrahoilla ostettu.
Niin, se on sieltä Norsun luurannikosta katon, niin en mä tiedä onko ne myynyt niitä Norsun luita.
A320neo 1 in service, A330-900, 2 orders.
Niin, nehän tilas niitä.
4 A319s, 2 A320s.
Dash 8s, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Plane has been shut off. I'll post my screenshots and then I'll do replay. In the ToLiss, I don't need to close the doors because it'll do it itself for the replay. Oh, maybe... No, that won't do anything. Okay. Hold R, we'll do the replay. That disconnects me from VATSIM, so I don't have to worry about that. The doors will close automatically and the ground handling folks will disappear. Weather was awful today, but that's okay. Landing could have been better, but it wasn't bad. Right on the center line, at least.
Yeah, right on the center line.
Turn down the volume a little bit for the replay. It doesn't need to be so loud anymore. Kabinissa vaan ne ei mitään, sitten hirveä ryssäys.
Sori. Mitä?
Kabinista vaan kuuluu, niin kuin, ei mitään, sitten hirveä ryssäys, kun se laskeutuu.
Niin.
Mä en tiedä mikä siinä on. Overall, I think the landing was decent, actually. It was one marker later than I would have liked, but otherwise it was pretty good. The approach wasn't the best. A little bit high for the most part, and a little bit to the right side most of the time. But not too bad. Stable approach gave me a passing score, so I'll take it.
Siitä Yeti-onnettomuudesta, niin
Joo.
siis mä oikeesti pystyin arvata sen jo, että se on pilot error.
No joo, kyllä se näki jo aikaisemmin, että se on, mutta en mä ois arvannut ikkeä, että se voi olla noin surkea esitys.
Eli se on just se syy, minkä takia mä en ikinä menis vastaavilla lentoyhtiöillä itse.
Niin, en minäkään.
Tuolla lentoyhtiöllä oli edes operointilupaa Euroopassa kai.
Ei
Siis
varmasti.
oliks toi paikallinen yhtiö vai kansainvälinen? Näytäisikö ne niinku jotain long haul?
Ei ne mitään long haulia, ne saattaa lentää
no,
ainakin
niin.
Intiaan mahdollisesti, ei ne minnekään muualle lentäisi.
Mä katon vähän tietoa tästä lentoyhtiöstä.
Ups. Joo, kato vaan. Kyllä nyt että ainoastaan lentää sisämaan lentoja siellä Nepalissa.
Ei jumalauta. Näillä on 8 pilot erroria tapahtunut viimeisen 19 vuoden aikana. 8!
Siinä
Kaikki pilot error.
Niin ne varmaan on. Mutta kyllähän ne lentää kaikista vaikeimmissa olosuhteissa, tää on suurin piirtein. Niin tulee olemaan enemmän, mutta onhan se vielä aivan käsittämättömän helvetisti niitä.
Joo. Okei, ainakin 7. Yksi näistä on joku moottorin sammutus ilmassa, mutta kaikki muut on niinku pilot error siinä, että ne on mennyt ulos kiitotieltä.
No ei se sekään nyt niin vakava ole, mutta semmonen vuoren seinään kolari on melko moi.
Niin, mutta eurooppalaiset lentäjät, ne ei ikinä crashaa vuoriin, ellei ne tee sitä tahalta.
Tai ennen vanhaa oli se aina se navigation error, jonka takia ne lensivät vuoreen mahdollisesti. Mutta siitä on jo monta kymmentä vuotta mennään.
Nee. Se oli vaan niinku aika kylmä niinku dark humor, koska se saksalainen...
Niin, kyllä joo, kyllä me.
Se ongelma on just se, että kun näitä ATR myydään kaikkialle tämmöisiin niinku mahdollisesti turvattomiin yhtiöihin, niin sitten ne pilaa sen koneen mainetta sillä tavalla, että esimerkiksi täällä Suomessa niin jotkut ei välttämättä uskalla lentää sillä niinku Norran ATR sen takia, koska who knows.
No on se sama kaikilla koneilla.
Jotain väärää vipuvetaa. Niin. Eli se niinku se vaikuttaa negatiivisesti Suomen niinku
liikenteeseen.
Niin, liikenteen maineessa, ilmaliikenteen maineessa tietenkin, kun sama kone niinku tyyppi.
Joo.
Vaikka se oliko se 600 vai
se oli 500.
Niin, eli just identtinen.
Joo, justiis. Yeah, but that'll do it for this stream. Tomorrow I'm pretty busy. Sunday I can probably stream something decently long as well. Monday I don't know about Monday yet. But Sunday I can probably stream. Tomorrow I might be able to do something short, but not anything long for sure. But I'll see everybody next time, whenever that will be, and goodbye.